Hey everybody, what's up? Chuck here. Look real close. Y'all see something missing? How about that? It broke. So dilemmas. I don't want another stock shifter knob. That's just boring. I mean, detonator's not very exciting either, but hey, it's serving the purpose for right now. But I've got an idea. I was at the Army Surplus looking for another 5.56 ammo box, 5.56. And, well, they didn't have any. Got to nosing around, found something really cool. Everybody does the grenade shifter knobs and stuff. I found that. Ain't that just cool? It's a 20mm dummy insert. Now, I don't know for sure if this is going to work or not because, of course, the primer's been knocked out of it and they've drilled it to get the powder out, blah, 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 blah. So what I'm going to have to do is drill and tap that to fit that. What I'm not sure of is the casing back here in the back. Now, if that's solid metal throughout the whole thickness right there, I'm good to go. But if that's just pressed and shaped and stuff like that, it may not work as well as I hope. So I guess we're about to find out. So there's today's project. Shifter knob. Just think about that sitting right there. While I was in an accident, that might hurt my leg, wouldn't it? Anyway, be right back. Okay, we're going to size it up here for the... I used this right here, which is the bottom part of the shifter knob that came off, to size it up with. And this is what I thought it was. It's a 3/8/16 tap. And so what I'm going to do is I'm using a 5/16 drill bit. Here, I'm going to put this 20mm round right here in my drill press. And I'm going to finish drilling that hole on through, and we're going to see if we can tap it. So, let me go to this thing set up in the drill press. Okay, no, you can see off from all the crap behind here, I ain't got no walls up on the shop yet, but on the drill press. I've got it all set up, kind of squared up, got the lockdown in the cross slide vise, and I'm about to drill it on through. This will give us an answer as to whether there's enough meat here to drill and tap this. So, I'm going to start up the drill, I think. Is it plugged up? Hey, yep, it's still plugged up. Alright. Now, mind you, the power's supposed to be out of this, and the primer's obviously gone, but if it blows up, you'll see me get shot with a 20mm round, so this may be a first on YouTube.
You know, I don't like holding the camera when you say that.
So far we're safe, no explosions. Boom! Gotcha. Alright. Alright, we got that drilled. So next thing we'll do, I'm going to pull that thing out of here, see if I can tap it. Okay, now last shot, y'all see me use a 5/16 drill bit, and I ended up stepping up to a, what is this, a 21/64, because I was tapping it. And with the 5/16, it was a bit on the tight side, so that 21/64 seems going to work. So I'm holding this thing by hand as I tap it, so I can't do that and hold the camera both. If I had a brain in my head, which I run kind of brain deficiency sometimes, I would clamp this down in a vise. But I'm going to tap this right here real quick, cut the threads into it, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I'm not as He-Man as I thought it was. But I've got it locked down in the vise again inside the drill press. And even, I got this rag, of course, obviously this thing's going to try to twist and rotate. And I've put the rag on to keep from marring up the bullet end of it. And still yet it's wanting to turn because the rag's there, but I don't want to, I don't want to make it look bad. So I'm still having to hold it like this right here and just, I'm getting about an 1/8 inch turn at a time, cutting the threads. So just a little bit, back off, clean your thread up, cut a little bit more, back off, clean your thread out a little bit. Just got to keep working with it till I get it all the way through. Alright, there you go. Threads are cut. And let me tell you something, people. That stuff wasn't as easy to cut those threads as I thought it was going to be. But I conquered. And no, look, I've got plenty of meat there for the tapping, for the thread cutting. So actually, these dummy rounds right here, that I got at the Army Surplus store down in close to Hartsville, Tennessee. Looks like it's going to work pretty good. So, let's put it on. Okay. Here's the bottom part of the factory shifter knob. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this as a jam nut. Thread that on. Put that there. I'm going to take this. Thread that on. And in a minute I'll take out those, and I'll get down here and I'll take and snug it up a little bit. But for right now, you see what's up. Let me set this over here. Check it out. Ain't that just cool? Now, are you thinking it's going to be close to my leg? We'll see. Alright. Put on the gas pedal here. You see right here? Plenty of distance from the leg, so kind of cool, huh? So there you go. Easy, cool mod. I don't know where else you get it besides an Army Surplus store. That's where I found this. I haven't looked around any place else like eBay or Amazon or anything like that. I have no idea. Everybody does the hand grenades or whatever. I don't know. I just wanted something different. Still got to figure out what to do with that. It's a cheap ass gear shift knob I got from Big Lots, I think it was. You see how well it stays on there. Piece of crap. But hey, it serves a purpose. I'll figure out something cool to do with that one. So there you go. There's your cool transfer case shifter. Alright everyone, today's mod was a cool one. No greasy fingers, no busted knuckles, no blood. And you know that's kind of rare if you're cranking wrenches on a vehicle enough. The only thing you did see was the frustration, because when you see the one shot where I had cut the threads into the bullet, I had the bullet staying horizontal. I ended up having, I had it staying vertical. I had to lay it horizontal. And that's because, well, I didn't have enough surface area on the vise to hold the bullet in place, and I was trying to cut the threads, and that metal turned out to be a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Laid it horizontal so the vise could hold it better, but of course I had the rag wrapped around the bullet, which was allowing it to rotate. And so it just took a little time. You leave the rag around the bullet, crank your vise down good and tight so it doesn't rotate as least as possible. But the rag's going to keep from you scratching it up real bad too. And you don't want a bad looking shifter after going through all that trouble. Jam nut. You seen on my factory shifter where it had come apart. I used the bottom part of that threaded insert of my factory shifter knob as a jam nut to hold my bullet in place so it didn't rotate. It was a nice, tight, secure system there. Shift pattern. Obviously on the bullet you're not going to have your shift pattern. For those of you who are new to Jeeps or new to four-wheel drives or whatever, the whole shift pattern of your transfer case, up and down the bullet casing, right, get a black Sharpie marker and write 2 high, 4 high, neutral, and 4 low, just coming down the bullet like that. So therefore it kind of stimulate, give you an idea of whenever you pull the transfer case shifter back, you know about what gear you're in. Trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting here. I reckon that's about it. And oh yeah, when I went to the Army Surplus store, they had that dummy insert round. That's a 20mm dummy insert. They had some what looked like was once live rounds. They had the casings drilled to where the powder was, taken out of the casing. The primers were drilled. So they would have looked pretty cool, because like I said, they look like live rounds. But I don't know, I just thought it was kind of cool, the blue tip on the one that I got. And plus the primer was already out of the dummy insert, so therefore it was just easier to drill. It didn't have a lot less headache to deal with. Also, I don't know, I'm kind of allergic to bangs when I'm on the, I like to be on the shoulder end of the gun where I'm shooting the gun itself. If that primer wasn't totally dead or something like that, that would be a problem. So, do this mod at your own risk. Be sure of what you're buying before you start drilling. I am not responsible for you guys grabbing hold of a live round and trying to drill it. Come on, use your brains. So, I think that's about it. So, if you like my video, thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe if you haven't. Lots of great comments and questions lately. Love it. So if you want to leave me a comment about this video, right down below. Tell me what kind of shift knob you got. You got a suggestion I can do for my 5-speed tranny? Leave it down below. So if you like my videos, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. But most of all, and most importantly, everyone, have yourself a great day. Peace out. See y'all.